Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the boys play D&D as we descend into Avernus. Um, Last week, the boys dealt with Thalamra Vanthampur, um, tasked with her son Thirstwell to go and kill her, but also working on the plot thread they've been unraveling that she's been the one employing the Dead Three to kill refugees that are linked to the Hell Riders in some way. Um, Also, working with the Hell Rider captain Rhea Mantlemorn, they confronted Thavius Krieg, who turned out to have been corrupted by some kind of deal he made and was working with the cultists. When the players confronted him and the uh, overwhelming evidence against him built up, the um, the high overseer killed himself rather than face the consequences. After that, the group looked around for the contract of the dark dealings of the High Overseer, which took them to a jail cell within the dungeon where they fought off some cultists and a devil and heard a voice calling out from one of the cells asking for help. And that is where we left off. So I will turn it over to the group. You guys are currently in the dungeons, having just fought a hard fought battle against a bearded devil. What would you like to do? It should be the bottom right corner nearabouts.
Where does this which cage does the voice seem to be coming from?
The one just above and behind jail.
I will head up there and take a look inside.
Okay, so you Okay, so Gerbeck puts a hand on the side of your shell there, Krush, as you approach the cell.
Okay, I'd stop. No.
Mhm.
It's a good point. What do you think, Jailer Sursex? Did you take a look around for those imps?
My holy powers have been exhausted for today.
I think mine have too.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Hey, if there's any imps out there, you better show yourselves, or else we'll be real mad. I'm sure that did it.
You tell him, Krush.
Okay, I'll go up to the the cage.
All right, so you go up to the cell and you slide open the little eye slot um, in the door, and inside the cell you see a short, lean man in about his 50s with a um, very neatly trimmed goatee and that's dyed bright crimson. Um, at seeing somebody other than a devil there, he's, oh, thank God. Please let me out of here.
Yeah, I would, probably do that, but first I was wondering if I could, know who you are before I open the door.
Yes. My name is Fisk, Philaster Fisk, at your service, and he bows deeply to you.
Oh, well, no really need for that. Philaster Fisk?
That's right.
Philaster Fisk. I am Krush Stoneback, and I bow back. Um, and we are just looking around here. Why would someone have taken a person with a quite the face of facial hair like you and toss you in a cell like this?
Well, you see, I was spying on the Vantampers here. My patron, Silvira, believes that they were um, working with fiends, and it turns out it is true. And I guess I wasn't so good at the spying part of my job. I was captured and thrown in here.
Is he full of shit?
You can roll an insight check.
Yeah.
Crush activates the bullshit detector. Sorry, what?
I will actually.
Uh,
I will use my inspiration on this one.
Okay.
do I recognize any
Yeah.
of those names?
He seems that he's on the up and up.
Okay, well, yeah, no, they're definitely using fiends, and it's kind of fucked up. Do you guys see? Is there any keys on that devil's body over there?
There is, in fact, a ring of keys hanging from the creature's belt.
I pick up the keys and I try them each in the door one at a time.
Right.
While he's doing that, did I recognize any of the names he was talking about?
You could roll a history check.
Alrighty. I'm pretty good at those.
All right. Silvira could be a reference to a great mage at Candlekeep, a fortress not too far from the south of Baldur's Gate.
Interesting. Alright. And I can't remember if I detect magic up or not, so I'll just re-up it.
Okay. So Krush, you quickly find the matching key to this lock and open the door, getting your first full sight of the man. You know, more than just the facial hair. You see that he is wearing an ankle-length caftan, which, if nobody knows what that is, it's kind of what people from like Saudi Arabia would wear, kind of just like that long white
Oh,
robe
gotcha.
thingy.
Hmm.
Gotcha.
Well, you're free
and
now.
oh, thank you so much. Um, please, since you have helped me, will you allow me to travel with you?
I don't see
Um,
why not.
like to leave the dungeon?
Yes, yes, to leave the dungeon, and I I think I could help you out. You must be here because you're looking for the puzzle box, are you not?
Yes, in fact, that is the object of our search.
Well, I know that the young invalid has requested it.
Well, we
You
were going to go pay him a visit soon, anyways.
Um, just a few days. I was in the city surveilling the Vantamper family, and eventually I was too obtuse in my observations, and I was detected and thrown in here. But I have overheard quite a deal of the guards talking. What are your intentions with the puzzle box?
Yeah, I guess that would be. What do you think? Jail is probably, or Surzex, it's probably more of your guys' interest, I would assume.
Looking for proof and the constraints of the deal that Vanthipers made with the devils concerning
ec-
Elturel.
Excellent. This means our goals are in alignment. My patron, Silvira, is the foremost expert on devilish deals. If anybody in the material plane would be able to open that puzzle box, it is her.
Well, I suppose we'll have to go and pay her a visit then. Once we have the said box.
Indeed, it seems our fates have aligned. So we should probably go see Thrustwell.
But we should probably find a way to get. We should probably find a way to hide you from Thirstwell because I don't know if he'll want you out or not.
I
I
may be able
still
to
have.
hide
Oh,
him.
go ahead.
I do have an invisibility usage I could share with him if we need to sneak him out of here.
Yep, we're really good at smuggling people, so I'm sure this won't go wrong at all.
I think so,
Oh,
yes. It
right.
had some kind of magical aura. Hmm. I think Colton said something about that, unless I'm mistaken. It could like either see
It had
or
it had divination magic, I believe. It was
Yeah.
the
yeah. It was divination magic, but I don't remember if he said it was specifically like see invisibility or something. Well, what if we send Fisk here to the other exit? We go and deal with Thirstwell, and then we meet him there and make our escape.
That leads us to another question here. Are we escaping or are we walking out of here with no problems? Okay, that's what I wanted to see. I wasn't sure if we were killing him or not because I don't know if we actually decided that.
Yes. I yeah. I don't know.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Do we have anything else that we need to do down here, or?
I don't think so.
Was there still more stuff to the right here that we didn't look in? Or am I crazy?
You're not, but that meets up to the tunnel where you started and went up instead of down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you guys have basically cleared this place now.
Perfect.
I guess.
Yep. Thank you, God. Can always count on you.
I guess
So
the one other thing I would just remind us, like, so he's a compared to everyone else we fought who have attacked us with knives and magic. He's a dude in a bed that can't walk.
He can still command fiends, though. I'm assuming he's not as helpless as he looks. That would probably be a fair assumption.
Okay. Okay.
In any case, we should be prepared for anything. Not to mention there's also the guards outside, which I'm assuming will come to his aid.
So why
If
don't
there
we
are
just-
any
can't
guards
we
in the
just-
compound,
Can't we just like fight off the guards and then take him down to the Flaming Fist? Alive?
I don't
If
think that
needed.
would solve anything. He would either. We know the Fist has some cell that's associated with this cult, so either he's going to get out of custody somehow, or use his money and influence to get out of custody regardless.
Alright, okay, I'm just thought that they're just things that we maybe want to consider.
Agreed. I don't see another option, unfortunately. Uh,
Okay, so let's head back upstairs then.
all right.
now I believe you said I should split up from you and take a different exit.
Be
Yes, if that works for you.
helpful, yeah.
And you've mentioned that there's guards in the compound.
Yep.
Yes.
Now, do any of you have extra arms that you can lend me? I am proficient in a short sword, and I have used a crossbow a time or two.
I have a crossbow. I'll give him my light crossbow and my 19 bolts.
Well, it will have to do. I can
yeah.
use a dagger.
I mean, you could use my Warhammer if you need. Can you use a Warhammer? I just
That's-
hold the big thing
looks,
up to him.
Much too heavy for me.
Okay. Well, I also have this, and I pull out the +1 mace that we also looted at some point.
At you,
I'd like
just
to keep that.
casually like handing it or holding out a magic weapon to him. He's just like,
No,
Are you
I wasn't handing that out. No,
oh, okay.
I was gonna use it for if I was if he would take the Warhammer, but I think I'm gonna keep that. Krush is nice. Krush isn't that nice. Oh, we could just deal with it later. I think it might be a little short on time at this point.
Alright, I'll give Fisk directions to the exit into the stables. And tell them that we went up there and there weren't any guards, so hopefully they don't patrol in there very often. Does sound about right.
All right. Well, hopefully now I do a better job at staying hidden than I did.
Live and learn.
Yes,
no,
I suppose.
Never mind.
All right. Well, let's. I start walking out. Making my way,
Downtown.
walking fast.
Rip the boys.
All right. So, just for the sake of you guys not having to move your tokens around, you find the wine cellar that you had left and climb up the stairs. and
Do,
enter
do
back
we are we all
into-
covered in blood at this point?
Uh,
Well, at least
Shit,
it's
or
sure
is
that
it?
there's a fair bit of blood on you guys at this point.
Oh,
Yeah,
that would be
I
helpful.
do that.
Okay.
I'll do that for him then. Yeah.
I don't think you would have any blood on you there, Gerbeck. You throw rocks from pretty far away.
I mean, you
Well,
guys
except
were
for his
already
own
investigating
blood.
bodies and stuff.
Gerbeck's own blood is probably all over the place.
Just a little gremlin and he jumps on all the dead bodies.
God damn.
All right.
Just splashing in it like a cat. Like a cat. Oh, well, whichever. I was thinking like a big cat, like a tiger or something.
All right, you guys are back.
Not nice and limber like a tiger.
Yeah, well, your last character was like a tiger, though.
Haha!
Couple times.
Druids.
All right. Onwards.
All right, so you guys come back out into the kitchen where you see the same um, fussy cook from before and the same large winged cat like thing that you guys were very suspicious of earlier.
What did they say what did we say we were going in here for before when we told her? Like construction or something?
Yeah. Of me making idle chat with Gerbeck about random jargon.
The woman's in this kitchen?
Yep. And the
Alright,
the creature is too.
while walking through this door, I'll be looking back to Kilvius and saying, well, that does it for the surveying today. We'll be out of here in no time.
Yep.
I
looks-
don't know. That one beam looked like it might cause us some problems. I think we might need to write something up about that one.
Yeah, we'll be the safety committee, that's for sure.
Well,
We'll also
look
requisition the
good to me.
materials when we get back.
I'll make sure that we get a stricker because those things will be needed to put up part of the wall. Yeah.
Yep.
That's why I rushed through.
She's giving you dirty looks. I hope there won't be too much traffic through here the rest of the day. You're talking about beams and materials.
Oh
Oh
no,
no, we won't be
it'll take
back
a while to
until
get those.
like
We
what do
probably
you
won't
think?
be
Like
back.
2 months? We'll be there in 2 months. We got a long backlog of stuff to do.
Yeah, so you probably won't be seeing us for the rest of the day at the very least. Speaking of which, I think it's about time for our coffee break.
Gerbeck.
Do.
Start going up the stairs. I think we nailed it.
Did we nail it?
Eh,
All right.
all right. So just never mind. I won't just do that. Just oh, whoops. Move yourselves over here.
A genius. picked up my token before you shunted us over there, so I could just drop it.
You guys should be at least on the stairs, or
There we go.
whoops.
Or that works. As we're going, I'll whisper to Gerbeck. Marco would never let something like that in his kitchen. Complains about people walking through, but she has a bloody cat in there. Still quite disgusting looking. Anyways,
As you talk about it, you notice that it's right behind you.
Oh, fuck!
yes, that sludge down there was quite disgusting. Oh, hello again.
And it kind of like nudges against your leg.
Alright. I'm going to... Let's see.
It's like walking a figure 8 around your legs, just like brushing up against them.
Damn it, I don't actually have any rations. Shit. Well,
Oh, right. Did you feed it before?
I don't think so.
Thought
I think
somebody
somebody
did. Oh, who was it?
Wasn't me.
No.
I didn't
Definitely sounds like
Somebody
something
did.
Octavius would do.
I will. I'll hand you a ration, Sarah.
I'll take it and just like break part of it off and just like feed the cat and then leave the rest of it at the bottom of the stairs. I hope it gets distracted by it so that I can leave.
So out of your hand, it nibbles the food, and you think you'll have time to like leave the rest of it, but the stuff that you set down, it just inhales, and
Ugh.
it like happily like rubs up against you again.
God damn it. Well, this is a thing now.
Well, you better kill it.
I'm not going to kill it. I'll pick it up and just like carry it, I guess. It's not going to leave me alone. I might as well just take it with me.
It starts doing its very ugly purr again.
Can you do that for us again?
This is my new favorite NPC.
Fucking
It must
whatever.
come through us throughout all of Avernus.
Yes. Slobber chops.
Well, I'll just walk right past this guard here.
If he
Yep, me
allows
too.
you.
Oh yeah, I've got the head in a sack. That's right. Do, 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 do.
I knock first.
Come in.
Hello.
We go in.
I'll just throw myself right here. Actually, yeah. I actually have to be like here to actually like show him the fucking head, I guess.
All right. So
Oh, sorry.
as you walk by the fireplace, the cat that you're holding starts to look into the fireplace and hiss. The hair on the back of its neck standing straight up, tail out stiff and straight, and it's just hissing into the fireplace.
I'll set it down.
Be an imp in the fireplace.
It's a cat, but it's like one of those bloodhound dogs where it's just like doing the pointer thing into the fireplace and hissing.
It's a very interesting cat you have.
Ah, yes, no good for nothing, that slobber chops.
Well, we have good news. The deed is done, and I'll pull out the sack with Duke Vanthemper's head in it and just unveil it.
Ah, very well, you're very proficient at your job of murder. That didn't take any time at all.
Yes, and did we get? We didn't get paid for the other two, did we? I don't remember. Oh, okay. Well, I'll just. No, about compensation.
Yes, well, you've just elevated me to dukedom, so I can spare a little bit of gold for you. And he kind of like hacks a cough as he reaches over to his nightstand and opens it up
I
and
back up
pulls
6 feet.
out a purse and just kind of holds his frail arm up with the purse held out.
I'll take it.
When he opens up the thing, can I see would that puzzle box possibly be in there?
Or
From the other side of the room, you can roll a
Oh.
perception check.
anything pinging detect magic as well while we're up here.
Can also roll a perception check.
Keep. There you are.
You go on.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
So you guys both see that within his nightstand is a cube of metal with inlaid circular symbols on the faces of this cube.
Okay.
All right. Take the coin purse.
All right. Now, what will you be about in the city following your time here?
We're not entirely sure. We just are trying to do a little bit of good in the world.
I don't suppose you would do another job for me.
Depends what it is, I suppose.
Well, I will need an object escorted to nearby keep for study.
Would you perhaps be referring to Candlekeep?
Why, yes, I would. How would you come to know that?
I've lived in the city all my life. Candlekeep is well renowned in these parts.
Yes, yes, indeed it is.
There's even a
Well,
whole book trade here revolving around it. It's common knowledge, really.
Flexing his history on him.
flexing the fact he's the only one that read the homework.
Yep. You can't see it, but I just dust it off my shoulders.
The homework is, yeah, I guess. He's a character from Baldur's Gate, so he knows more about the history.
Well, what is it that you need brought there then?
And so he reaches further into the nightstand and pulls out the puzzle cube. This damnable box. I cannot open it, no matter how much I try. I want to find out what the contents of this box are.
Hmm.
And I believe that the scholars at Candlekeep may be my best bet.
Just look at the box. Very interesting. It's not a very big box, is it?
It is like bigger than like the palm of your hand. You could hold one edge with your like fingers curled around it.
Might he be trying to throw us off with a fake box?
Yeah, is detect
Possibly.
magic giving me anything on this?
Just give me a second. Um, um, yeah, this would be magical. It is a wondrous, uncommon item.
Wonderful.
And this cube does appear to be magical.
Right. And what kind of reward would be promised for this additional task?
Well, if you'd agree to it, you could become part of my guard. I would keep you on retainer. You would have the status of being a guard of a duke here in the city.
That's very tempting.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, was he trying to give us a fake box and just try and throw us off, or?
Right.
Yeah, he's offering a lot.
Roll insight. I guess both of you. He doesn't appear to be lying to you.
Well,
So-
I don't see why not. Anyone have any objections?
Use one of the rooms across the hall. The guards will let you in. My brothers don't need them anymore.
Oh,
All right.
Is the cat still pointing at the fireplace?
Yep, just kind of like not hissing loudly at this point, but still like a little bit of that like angry cat growl that they make, just low in its throat.
All right. Yep. I was gonna leave it here. God damn it. All right, I'll pick it up.
it's probably best to bring it.
Yeah. All right.
Guard steps out of the way. And you guys head into the bedroom. This one
That would kill you.
is the blinds are drawn, so the room is dark as you guys enter. You see a wooden chest with clawed feet, a night table, and a huge bed. Like this one is.
Mortlock.
Yeah. The
Good
cat
question.
has relaxed a lot. It's just back to its like kind of cuddly yet ugly self.
All right. Nothing magical in this room, I take it.
Nothing you can see.
All right. Well, what's the plan? I think we should all stick to the plan.
Who's gonna do it then?
Suppose I will.
Good man.
I don't.
Well,
Should
do we have anything else we need to find out, or
He already gave us the box.
I'm guessing he didn't give us the box yet.
Yeah, he just kind of held it up for you guys to see. He didn't give it to you until you agreed to do the job for him.
All right.
Nobody wants to be the one. Really, I guess Sarah said that he would be, but
Yeah.
I killed the mother, so
Yeah. I'm just working on a one-liner for it. Yeah. All right. Well, whenever we're ready, we'll just wing it.
okay, I'll go in behind everybody and I will stand next to the door.
All right. I'm guessing the cat starts freaking out again when we come back in.
Yep.
Actually, I'll
so
put him
when-
down outside. Screw it.
down in the fire.
When you set the cat down, it just follows at your heels.
God damn it. All right.
I know that there's something in the fireplace from my divine sense, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna get ready to perhaps do something when Sereth goes in for the kill.
Well, we had a brief discussion, and it looks like we're all on board. So we'll be taking the puzzle box to Candlekeep for you.
Excellent. And he goes to extend his arm with the puzzle box, and his arm starts shaking as he extends his elbow.
This poor guy.
I'll take the puzzle box from him.
As you do, he is hit by a fit of coughs and pulls his hand back to cover his mouth. Yeah.
Are you
I'm
all
sorry.
right?
6 feet. 6 feet.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, I'm just presenting the character that you guys are about to gank.
This could be possibly darker than anything we did when we were evil characters. No, never mind.
No,
Killing the
just-
children. Killing the children was the.
They had it
Oh
coming.
man, once again it's Blake. I could
Yeah.
use a cut off head as a puppet too in that campaign.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes, we do.
All right. I'll put the puzzle cube away and just goes. Duke Vanthamper does have a very good ring to it. Duke Thirstwell Vanthamper.
Yes, for the first time in my life, I will be able to have a little bit of power.
Well, just remember, the higher you climb, the further you'll fall. And I'll cast Toll the Dead on him.
All right. He's got to make a saving throw for that.
Bad damage. Rip. At least it's the same.
Jesus. Watch him. He's gonna survive. Watch.
I mean, he will.
What kind of saving throw? Wisdom.
Well, he
All right,
sure
he
suffered
fails
with-
and takes 3 damage. but he has 5 HP.
Oh! I punch him in the face.
As he calls out in pain, the embers of the fireplace are disturbed, and I want you guys to all roll initiative.
Fuck's sakes, I should have just did it.
I was debating between it and Eldritch Blast, but Eldritch Blast would have been at disadvantage. God.
I
damn it.
expected you to try and just smother the guy with a fucking pillow. Is what I thought was gonna happen.
No, I was gonna use magic, obviously.
Couldn't even finish off an invalid in one hit.
Well, I could have, but I rolled like terrible. There's only like 5 of them. Oh yeah. Shit. Oh well. Now we get to Murder Hobo 2 manner.
Sorry.
First one, I mean, allegedly.
There is a window here. We could jump out.
We're on the 2nd floor. Yep.
Wouldn't be the first
Stop
time.
last
characters-
time.
Yeah, you guys tried to do that. I'm definitely being Winnie the Pooh on my way through that window. Oh, bother.
All right. So, seeing Sereth's attempt fail, and the Thirstwell call out in pain, Kilvius, you react first. What are you doing?
Why won't you just die, old stinky man?
Hey.
Casting
Oh.
vicious mockery at him.
How many
Uh,
times do we have to teach you this lesson?
And he saves, taking no damage.
God damn it!
All right. Anything else on your turn?
What's the cat doing at this point?
It's still hissing at the fireplace.
Okay, I'm gonna do nothing.
Good question. Right behind you. Not beside you. She's beside Krush. Yeah. At first I said behind you, but beside you.
Well, Gerbeck could be facing the wall.
Maybe. All right. Surzex, you're up.
Oh, well, I'll walk up and I'll say, Sareth will be like, so this is why rich boys have servants to do everything for them, isn't it? And I will swing at Thirstwell.
All right.
If you miss, oh
Roll
my
for
god.
attack. 12 hits.
Oh,
Later, bitch.
As you stab the point of the scythe down into his chest, he lets out one last phlegmy cough before he goes limp. And the light leaves his eyes.
I didn't see
Like-
you
Like
volunteering.
mother, like son, I guess.
You see that materializes out of thin air in a puff of fire and smells of brimstone, a curl of parchment that falls to the floor out of his dead fingers.
Interesting.
All right. It is now the guard's turn. As one of them throws open the door to see a large turtle shell and is going to try and stab it with a spear. to mixed results, I'm sure.
Mhm.
18 to hit.
Would I have? I wouldn't have had my shield out for this. I would assume, right? It would have been.
Don't
What do you?
think
That's
so. You guys were trying to be non-threatening as you came back into
Yeah.
the room and
Okay, then that
silently
hits.
murdered the
Yeah.
cripple.
That hits.
Okay. For 6 piercing damage.
Okay. Gotcha.
All right, and the other guards are going to start
Oh.
pouring in. All right, Krush.
Does the door open inward or outward?
It's an Audi.
Audi. So I couldn't even brace against the door if I wanted to. I'll turn to them. I'll hold my hammer, and I would take the dodge action. Or sorry, I will hold my shield and take the dodge action at the front door.
All right.
I will just be sitting there, just trying to block things off with my shield.
Meat shielding it.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, Jail. You're up. Suppose I should do that.
Well, I'll touch Krush's back and give him virtue.
Oh, hey. What's that do again?
Temp hit points just for
Oh,
this turn.
Nice.
And with my bonus action, I'll give Rhea and Krush advantage on this dude.
All right. So with your
And I'll make
well-trained
room for
Hellrider
that.
eye, you're like, that guard's off balance when he stabs. You could easily dodge it and counterattack.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Sareth, you're up.
Alrighty. Hmm. Not gonna lie, I'm thinking about it, but no, unless it starts attacking us, I will fire Eldritch Blast at the lead guard here.
All right, it's gonna have half cover as you're shooting over your pals.
Alrighty. Rip.
13, it does not hit with the half cover.
I'll shout, that was a warning shot! Alright, it's my turn.
Okay. The flapping noise is going to grow louder out of the fireplace as the flapping sound swoops across the room. The cat follows it with its eyes, tracking some invisible shape, and the imp is going to sting at Surzex, the person that just tried to murder, or did murder, its master.
So you've chosen death.
Um. I guess so. Yes, it was technically in the fireplace square. So
Sure.
little it was like on the other side, but
I'll take it. Why not?
okay.
Just swing
Yeah.
at it, hit it back into the fire, and kill it.
Nearly. 8 isn't enough to kill it. But you give it one big whack as its actually flying towards your warhammer, so its own speed doesn't give it any favors here. And it kind of just like bounces back and kind of curls around Jail and goes to stab at Surzex. 21 to hit. Or actually, yeah, it would have still been invisible when you smacked it. So you have to roll with disadvantage. Sorry.
Krish.
Krush?
Oh, sorry.
Disadvantage
mistake.
with the Warhammer, I forgot. It was still
Disadvantage?
invisible. Yep.
Okay. Sorry, I thought I was done. Looking at spells.
16 still hits, so we'll take the 8
Okay.
damage. But this thing does crit because it was still invisible as it stings Surzex and appears before you. So you take 5 piercing damage and must make a Constitution saving throw.
Want to save on that?
I fail it.
All right, so that's an
Good
additional
inspiration.
11 damage.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay.
Oh my god! Thanks for reminding me.
All right, so 16 damage in
Big rip.
total. That is the imp's turn, so we'll go to Gerbeck. Okay. It will have half cover through your friends. But 23 is enough to hit. Again, the rock splatters the imp across the far wall of the room.
If it hits the ground, I stomp on it. Little fucker.
All right. You feel a satisfying crunch underneath your feet.
I'm ready to fight again.
All right. Gilvius.
Can I see any of the other guards or just the one in the middle?
From where you are, yeah, you just see the one in the middle.
Okay, I'm going to take a step over and cast Heroism on Surzex.
All right.
And actually, I'm going to cast it at second level because I have to anyways.
Okay, so who else are you targeting with that?
Which hits last? I'm going to give it to the cat. Fuck you other two.
What's your modifier?
Charisma 4.
Wait.
Is Rhea just choosing not to fight, or what?
She looks to be in a bit of a ethical dilemma at the moment. Her sword is halfway drawn, but she is kind of questioning whether just straight up murdering this guy is the right thing to do.
Bit late for that.
You and
Or
me
not
both, sister.
is, was.
Yep.
One of you could potentially convince her to join the fight on your side. Anyway, Surzex, you're up.
I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
And I'm gonna duck behind Sereth and squeeze his ass. Which
Oh,
I think
no,
is
it's not
funny
you
when Tories
two.
does it.
It's contagious.
Seems to be the thing to do in this group.
We need to have a long talk about boundaries.
No means no.
Exactly, thank you.
In the middle of a fight, I'm just like, guys, wait, no means no.
As I wink at Sarah and flip off. Goosh.
All right. Guard 1 is going to hold the spear in one hand, take out his shield, and stab at Krush again. 22 to hit this time.
Disadvantage.
Oh yes, you're dodging. So I guess it would have been 16 to hit. I didn't need to roll again.
I misses you, right?
Yep. I got 19
Okay.
ace.
He's going to step back. Are you? Do you have an opportunity
No,
attack yet, or
I
you
don't
used
yet.
it?
No.
Okay, and another guard is going to file in. This one as well with the shield, and he rolls an 8 to hit.
Miss.
So yeah.
Step right up. Step right up. See if you can hit the dodging turtle.
He's gonna step out of the way, allowing this guy to go.
Musical guardsman.
Yep. That's a 14, so he misses as well. And these two are just, well, if you could see them around the corner, have just readied up and have made a bit of just a hallway wide phalanx.
Gotcha.
All right, Krush.
I will do the same thing. just hold there and dodge until maybe someone comes up with a different plan.
All right, Jail.
I will. I'm gonna try and steal this guy's shield.
All right,
it to my
roll an
collection.
athletics check. Yeah, you reach out and you rip the shield from
This
his
is
grasp.
mine now.
Hey.
I throw it into the fireplace.
No shield you got here, nerd.
Would be a shame if someone took it.
All right. You scatter the few still smoldering embers in the fireplace as you toss the metal shield on top.
That's it.
All right. Next up, we've got Sareth.
All right. I'm gonna move over one, and I'll cast Toll the Dead on this guy right in front of Krush.
All right. So wisdom saving throw from him.
Damn it.
2, and he has not been damaged yet. So he is going to take the 3 damage. Anything else?
I'll just shout at the guards. If none of you have been down in the basement, then you should probably just leave.
You just murdered one of the Patriarch's sons. We're not letting you go without a fight.
Do you
Lay
have
down
any
your arms
idea
and
what
we'll be lenient on you.
Do you have any idea what these people have been up to?
Paying me.
Is that where your transactions with them end?
I guard the hallway.
We are the Watchers of the Hall.
What a fine job
if
you've
any
done
of-
so far.
If any of you are not members of a Cult of the Dead 3, I suggest you lay down your arms and we can talk about this. We have more than enough evidence to prove them guilty. There's also that.
All the blasted nobles in this city are part of one cult or another.
I take
I
offense
don't
to
care
that.
as long as they sign the paychecks.
Says the Warlock.
Hey. I'm not a cultist, there's a line.
Very thin, fuzzy line.
It's still there, though. Alright. If they don't seem convinced, then yeah, that ends my turn.
You could roll persuasion on them.
Alrighty. Eh.
Yeah, they don't seem too convinced.
Alright. They've chosen death then. Alright, end my turn.
Alright, Gerbeck.
Probably quite. I mean, the floors are made of wood. Call that Plan B.
Okay. Roll attack.
Over Crucius' head.
19 hits without his shield, even with half cover. And yeah, you brain that guard and he dies.
Oh. I did it.
Whistling casually as he goes.
Alright, Kilvius, you're up.
I'm going to go up to Rhea, and I'm going to suggest she helps us get out of here.
Oh, okay. Alright. Let's see. Rhea, I didn't even have her stat block open yet. Wisdom save? She fails as she finishes drawing out her longsword. Looks like she's going to join the fight.
Perfect. That's the end of my turn.
All right. So she puts her hand on Crucius' shoulder and she says, "Excuse me," as she pushes past you into the hallway.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
going balls Mahoney.
And is going to start blasting. 15 does not hit against the shielded guards. Second attack, 13 does not hit. All right, Surzex, you're up.
That's my captain. I come out to the hallway with her, and I'm gonna fucking help start slashing away.
Oh, there is a guard right there.
Oh, I
Might be
can't
another
see it.
case of the tokens
Yeah.
don't update. You can stand here out in the hall.
Yeah, I'm a hard pass on that one. Yeah, I'll move right here, and I'm gonna try and throw a spear over 2 heads into this guard. Or a javelin, I mean.
Alright. Roll for attack. 21 hits for 5 damage. All right. So he manages to bring his shield up just in time, and the javelin punctures through the metal of the shield and has enough force that he's kind of like thrown back against the wall as he braces himself. Um, he kind of throws the shield down as it's now got a javelin sticking out of it.
Now's a good time to give up.
Roll intimidation.
We're not locked in here with you.
Wow, I'm very intimidating. I probably said
Uh,
if I did right now.
they
Your voice cracks.
yeah, they don't seem like they're that phased by it yet. Krush, you're up.
Actually, I think technically they'd be before me. Somehow that swapped out. I've got a very low dexterity.
Okay.
Yeah. Which sucks because she's about to get pelted.
Well, you shouldn't have magically convinced her to get into the fight. These two
did.
are gonna move up.
Did
One
only
of you
ask her
guys
to help
did.
us get out.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of spirit attacks.
Oh no! Oh no!
Basically.
All right. Reyes AC is 17, so 2 of those hit
Oh, she's fine. She's
Oh, yeah.
fine.
for a total of 10 damage. All right. Now you're up, Krush.
Okay, I will move up here and then over here. If I could, excuse me, put my hand on her shoulder, and squeeze on over to these guys and
All
just
right.
try and.
So 2 of them are going to take opportunity attacks as you
Yep,
squeeze
fine.
past her.
Fine.
Neither of those hit.
Just straight in the back of the shell.
Ting, ting.
I will take a big swing at the guy that's been hit. He's got a javelin in his shoulder right now. Two-handed on my mace, trying to go for non-fatal.
Okay. That's the one you brained. Or no, never mind. He stepped over. Yeah, that was told to dead it at one time.
It's a miss.
A rare miss.
All right. Anything else on your turn?
I'll say, look, we really, really are just trying to help people. That's it.
All right. Try a persuasion.
Yeah, this will go well with Krush.
Oh, damn.
You see them kind of like glancing hesitantly at each other. A few of them like maybe loosen the grip on their spears a bit.
Okay.
Jail, you're up.
Kerbeck comes out and domes another one immediately after.
Well, with his newly loosened grip, I try to steal this guy's spear from him.
All right. Roll athletics.
Shit.
He does not let go.
I'm like yanking on the spear. I'm like, no one else has to die here.
All right.
Excellent.
Roll persuasion. Your words are not persuasive enough. Sareth, you're up.
Alrighty. Hmm. Yep. I'll cast Toll the Dead on this guy.
Okay. And he is injured. He's going to
Where the hell is...
crit fail that wisdom saving throw.
There it is.
And
Oh!
take 1 damage. The little chime of the ringing ghostly bell caused him to have a nosebleed. All right.
I'm sure you don't get paid enough for this.
You can try a persuasion too.
Ready? God damn it.
You see the more of the nervous glances and a bit of like shuffling feet.
If you lay down your weapons, we won't hurt you.
Gerbeck, you're up.
How persuasive are you?
You could like probably hit excuse me, that guard. Maybe this one. Nah, the angle would be too sharp to get that guy. Right. Roll persuasion. Yeah, it doesn't look like they're any closer to giving up at your words.
Might have another spell slot.
10 does not hit. All right. Okay. Kilvius, you're up.
I will yell out of the room. Give you all a gold each. You just leave, no questions asked.
They're getting a lot of different.
Okay.
A lot of different vibes coming from us.
Roll persuasion. All right. So you see one of the guards. He's looking real nervous, sweating a little bit. He says, "So you'll just let us leave?"
Yep, give you a gold and you fuck off.
All right. We're gonna back up. Nobody take a swing at us, and we'll let you out of the room. We can go from there.
Can I use a point to lay on hands to resurrect the one that's dying?
No, unfortunately, lay on hands does not put brain back in skull.
Overcome so much he perma-died.
NPCs perma-die. They don't... Or
Oh.
non-important NPCs, at least. Might give you a chance someday on an important one. Alright, so that's kind of the stalemate that they're in. Rhea just kind of holds your ground, holding your sword out in a defensive stance. Surzex, what do you do?
Well, I lower my weapon, and that's it.
All right. Guards are gonna pace back into the hall. This one. Oh, excuse me. Just let me through. Do either of you guys take opportunity attacks against them?
No.
No.
All right. Krush, what do you do?
I will holster my warhammer, take one step forward, go. No, I know this is, kind of questionable, but they actually were all working with devils from hell, and I know that's what a lot of people say when they do bad stuff. Oh, we're talking to devils. There's legit a dead devil in that bedroom over there. These weren't good people, and we are trying to stop poor people from getting murdered. And that's it.
Good job, Krush.
Well, there's only so many employers in Baldur's Gate, and all in all, they're not the worst.
It's a fair cop.
All right. Well, we'll just stay here. You set the gold down in the hallway. Back up. And they're just kind of sweating. Their spears a little bit shaky, not the clean phalanx that you saw before. Jail? Doing
Right, so
anything?
Surzex has the cube.
I have the key.
Surzex has the cube.
Sereth has the cube, and Surzex has the paper that he dropped.
Yeah, that's right. That's the way it went.
I'm gonna go see if there's anything else in his nightstand.
Rummaging around through his nightstand.
Some Jergens and a box of Kleenex.
You find some quills, some blank sheets of parchment, and a few jars of ink.
Plans on building an orphanage, maybe, or
You also find a
adoption
small
papers.
wooden coffer.
A small wooden coffer.
Yep.
No idea what is inside of it.
Nope. You could open it.
Alright, I grab that. I'm just gonna take it with us.
Okay. Sareth.
All right, I'm gonna look in the coin purse that Thirstwell gave me. Ballparking it, how much is in there?
120 gold.
All right. I'll pull out 20 gold from it. Head outside, and just put it on the floor.
Wait, did he just pay us 120 gold for murdering one of the most powerful people in the city?
Oh, I can't quite go that far. Yeah, I know, right? Cheapskate. All right. Drop it right there, and then take a step back.
Dirty deeds are done dirt cheap in Baldur's Gate.
Also true.
Gerbeck, doing anything? All right. Kilvius?
I am just going to walk up here and, yep, on my way out.
All right. Rhea's just gonna stay where she is. Surzex.
Hmm. I'm just gonna come stand behind Rhea.
Okay. The guards cautiously inch up, grab their coin, and they're gonna start going down the stairs.
Nice.
All right. For the sake of not taking forever in the turn order, you guys are just gonna let them go.
Yep.
They're gonna leave.
Groot casts Shatter. No, I'm kidding.
Fucking asshole.
Or sorry, Groot Krush. Cheats. I got our really old campaign mixed up there.
I am Krush.
All right. So they have left, and you do not. They sounds like they left the front door of the manor.
We should probably get out of here.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Uh,
Yeah.
I'll check. I'll check this room over
Well-
here real quick. If someone wants to check the chest at the foot of their bed,
I'll check that chest, or I'll go in here and check this one.
Okay.
I'll go in this room.
All right. So Kilvius, you stepped out onto the balcony. Sareth, you look in Mortlock's chest, and you see some Mortlock-sized clothes. A few like personal effects, not worth much of anything, and a little like shitty burlap sack troll doll.
Oh, Fort Law.
Let go of the rabbit, Letty.
Hmm.
All right.
All right, so Gerbeck, you step into a very tastefully appointed room containing a large four-poster bed, clawed iron bathtub, a fireplace, and an iron-bounded wooden chest. You see a 3-foot wide, 6-foot tall mirror mounted on the east wall opposite the bed.
Somebody
Or,
thought
sorry,
highly of himself.
east wall opposite the fireplace. All right, roll intelligence with your thieves' tools. It does not appear to be trapped. All right, opening up the chest, you find some black, well-tailored clothing, a bone jewelry box. It's made of carved bone. And that's about it. All right. And Krush, you see a room with a large vanity topped with framed oval mirrors. It's sitting atop the vanity are bottles of perfumes, brushes, cosmetics, needles, and thread. The room has a folding wooden partition dividing the room, and it's adorned with birds of prey rendered in gold leaf. And you also see just around the partition is a large black wardrobe.
Or I'll kind of turn and go, Seraph, we might need your looky eyes in here.
Start heading over that way.
And I'll open up this door real quick and see what's in there.
Okay. Here is the master bedroom. It has also a large canopied bed with kind of a silken thin sheet around the canopy. It's got another wooden privacy screen, large fireplace, another padlocked iron chest.
Okay. I will call over to Gerbeck. Gerbeck, maybe you want to look around in here for some secret stuff. And I'm gonna see if I can do anything with the chest over here.
All right. What do you mean by see what you can do about the chest?
So it's padlocked, like there's a lock on it.
Yeah, there is an iron padlock, and the padlock is kind of made in the scowling visage of a devil.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
That's
I'm
not
not touching that. What did you say? Sorry, what else was in there?
So there's the big bed, there's the privacy screen, the fireplace, and like some sturdy wooden furniture.
Okay. I'll also call out. Does anyone want to see if this is a magic chest?
I'm already heading over there.
Okay. You know what? While you're doing that, I'm gonna go check the. I'm gonna go check this. What I'll do while you guys go do where it'd probably be a little better for you. I can at least look through a drawer and see if I can find some papers.
Okay. Rummaging through the vanity. You don't know much about the finer things, Krush, but you know perfumes can fetch quite a price depending on where they're made and what fragrances there are. And this vanity has 6 bottles of perfume on it. You also see a silver hairbrush inlaid with these beautiful blue stones. You see a wooden jewelry box with electrum filigree. And yeah, that's about it of value.
I will grab the jewelry box, but I will probably. Curiosity will catch my interest, and I'll find like a purplish or bluish looking perfume, and I'll spray it on myself.
All right. So you smell lilacs as the very strong perfume is spritzed in the room.
Good to indulge myself sometimes. I go back in the other room.
All right. So the treasure chest in here to your detect magic vision is not magical.
All right. Tell that to Gerbeck. It's not magic. At least not that I can see.
That's right. So roll dexterity with your thieves' tools. 19. You spend a little bit of time working the locking mechanism until you feel that satisfying click and the padlock falls open. All right. So inside, you see 3 thin, black-covered ledgers. You also see a set of calligrapher's tools, a poisoner's kit, and a pouch that appears to be made of a sheep's bladder. You also see, find what's on this item so I can describe it. Where are you? Not in that book, in the Dungeon Master's Guide. You see a set of pipes, like musical instruments. All right. So as you pick up the 3 ledgers, the false bottom of this chest rises up and you hear a mechanism click.
Uh-oh.
A vial is uncorked and a pressurized cylinder of gas releases in a 10-foot radius around the chest.
Crap.
So I will need all of you to make Constitution saving throws.
God damn it.
D&D! This is so D&D. I love it.
But you have to check every chest.
I was so happy when you guys asked me if it was magical. I said nope, and then you just opened it. Do I have all 4 of you? Gerbeck, yours is the 19. Okay, so the only one to fail is Surzex.
You just have such bad luck, Surzex. Bad luck, Surzex.
Yeah.
So you take 11 poison damage.
Jesus Christ.
The cloud is cloying and thick, and it stays here.
I'll try and start prestidigitating it away.
What kind of area can prestidigitate work
Uh,
on?
That is a very good question. A cubic foot.
All right, so it would take a while to disperse this entire cloud doing prestidigitate.
All right. Gonna back out of the cloud while I'm doing it.
Good idea.
Yeah, I'm backing out of the room.
I'm gonna cry in a corner.
Gerbeck?
This chest over here, by the way.
Yeah, the chest over there is just Thirstwell's clothing.
That looks important. Think we should probably get out of here.
All right, so if you guys are just kind of letting Sereth work on dissipating the poisonous cloud, after a minute, you've got, a good chunk of it taken away, but it just kind of disperses after a minute, and it doesn't look like it's potent anymore.
Come out of the room. All right, safe now.
While that was clouded, I would have checked this door real quick.
All right.
I was checking that too.
Yeah, I would have guessed Kilvius would have been in there before me.
Okay, so you guys see a what appears to be a study. It's got a nice reading desk and a comfy-looking chair. Um, you see it has bookshelves line the room, and you see a suit of black plate armor topped with a bucket helm and equipped with a long sword and shield stands in the corner of the room over here. And you see there's also a spiral staircase that leads up.
Oh, I'm gonna rummage through his desk. Or rummage through the desk.
All right. So as you start rummaging in the desk, you hear the shuffling of metal on metal from behind you as the suit of armor picks up its sword and brandishes its shield.
Um,
I want you guys to roll initiative.
I was moving for it.
Actually,
I was
let me clear everything.
I knew it was gonna come fuck my ass.
Oh no, the natural one from Kilvius. So enthralled by the
Books, the book
by the
desk or whatever,
the
reading
desk.
desk.
Good old animated armor.
Oh, really?
Yep, really.
No, no.
All right. Gerbeck, you hear the sound of weapons being drawn from the other room. What do you do? Yep. Oh, the door is open.
Kilvius is already in there though. Oh no, he went the other way.
Yeah, Krush opened that, I guess. I don't know. Kilvius would have been in there for a while before Krush got there, I guess. Because we were handling the other room first. Yeah, from that you wouldn't see through the door. Or you wouldn't see the suit of armor in the corner from the door. All right. Krush.
Okay. I will open the, or I guess go through the door and see that and go, oh, jeez, and walk up to it and try and smack it with my warhammer.
All right. Roll for attack. 21 hits. Roll for damage.
Oh, I should have. Yeah, armor's usually hard to hit. I should have just a 21 hit.
All right. So your warhammer hits the black plate, and it almost feels like your blow was like repelled a little bit. It doesn't seem like it did as much as it should have against other enemies in plate that you fought.
Gotcha. I will bonus action cast shield on myself.
All right.
or shield of face. Sorry, not shield. And my shell gets that electricity starts crackling off of it.
All right. Sareth, you're up.
Alrighty. I'm gonna go to here. Would I be able to see anything in there?
Let's see. Yep.
Alright. Seeing the moving armor, I'll be a little bit. That's new, and cast Toll the Dead on it.
All right.
Sure.
It fails and is going to take the 11 damage. Oh, wait. It takes no damage. No visible effect happens.
Okay, I'm gonna go to here then.
Okay. Rhea is up. She is going to move into the doorway here. See the armor pull out her heavy crossbow and make an attack. 9 does not hit. As the armor just kind of swings its shield across and actually takes the bolt straight out of the air. The suit of armor is going to march around Krush and attack Kilvius at the desk.
Asshole.
Yeah.
14 to hit
Yeah.
for 8 slashing damage. And then he follows it up with another longsword attack at 16 to hit for 7 damage. Take 15 in total.
Okay.
All right. Jail, you're up.
Hello?
Hi,
Hello?
we can hear you now.
Oh, that's it.
Okay. Surzex, you're up.
I'm gonna move over here behind Sareth, and yeah, guys, I'm not doing so hot right now, so if that's okay, I'm gonna sit this one out.
All right. Kilvius, you're up.
As all this was going on, I was still looking through the desk. Would I have found anything of interest in the meantime?
In the desk. The book on the desk is titled The Last Charge of the Hell Riders.
Oh.
Okay.
That's it.
I'm gonna disengage. And would you allow me to grab the book?
Yep, you can take the book.
I'm gonna grab the book and run out this door.
Okay. So sorry, Gerbeck, I guess you would have done your readied action as the suit of armor marched across the doorway, so you can do that now. 20 does hit for 8 bludgeoning damage, and it looks like the stone does put the expected size dent in the plate. Krush, you're up.
Seeing that my trust.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Gerbeck, you're up now. Uh, you can see him. Okay. 25 hits for 10 magical bludgeoning damage. All right. Okay. Krush, it is your turn.
Okay. Oh, are we leaving? I'm gonna take a swing at it, but this time I'm gonna switch over. I wasn't sure, but I just looked it up. I thought it required attunement, but it doesn't look like it does. My +1 mace.
That's right. It's just
Yeah.
+1 mace, so no attunement required.
Oh, should have stuck with the warhammer.
It does not
Sorry.
hit as the animated suit of armor brings up its shield and catches the blow before you can start the downswing.
What did Gerbeck say? Sorry. Okay. I will stay in there for one more turn here and see what everyone else does. This time I won't block the doorway though, because then people might be able to shoot at it.
Okay, Sareth, you're up.
I head out onto the balcony, and so anyways, I started blasting.
All right, roll for attack.
And
9 does not hit.
right, it's my turn.
Okay. Rhea is going to step up and attack with her longsword two-handed as she drops the heavy crossbow back on the balcony. And she does not hit. She's rolling like crap tonight. All right, the Helmed Horror is going to attack Krush. 24
Oof.
Shit.
for 12 slashing damage.
Alright, I will make my constitution save. I thought for sure I was going to get hit with 21 armor, but I was severely wrong. Oh, there goes Shield of Faith.
All right. So as the Helmed Horror hits you with its long sword,
Sorry, how long did Virtue last?
just one round.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's gone. The crackling energy across your shell fades away. Jail, you're up.
I'm coming in. I'm gonna try to snatch its sword out of its floating hand.
Might have to make this harder to do if this keeps working.
Has barely ever worked.
But the memes, Colton. Think of the memes.
You fool!
All right, you grab the longsword out of its hand.
That's good. That's good right there.
Throw it in the room behind me,
All right.
and that's it.
Okay. Surzex, you're up.
Second like weapon steal crit he's had today.
Do I enter the room and risk it for the biscuit? Oh yeah. Alright, I'm entering the fucking room over here. And I'm going to
Okay.
I'm going to just cast it right beside me. And I'm going to swing.
Okay. Uh, 21 hits.
I'm
And
gonna
you're
smite it.
putting a divine smite on that? Okay. So it does take the full smite damage. But the rest of your slash doesn't seem as powerful as it could have been. However,
All
the
right, and
armor
that's it.
is looking pretty beat up at this point. Kilvius, you're up.
Nice.
I'm just gonna move in front of Sereth here and mock the armor. Oops, that's 2d4. I need to switch that back to 1d4
Oh,
if it
okay.
matters. But there's the
All right. So the helmed horror is going to make a wisdom saving throw. It fails, but it is not resistant to psychic damage. I thought most constructs were.
Immune,
right.
I thought. Yeah.
It is not though. So it does take 2 psychic damage.
and then I'm just gonna back out of the way again.
All right. Gerbeck.
Rock and roll.
Overpower the enemy.
Uh, 16 does not hit. You did not. All right. Krush.
I am now hurting more than I thought I would, so I'm going to disengage and move back to here, I guess. Just kind of
Okay.
side around the corner there.
All right.
That's it. Yeah.
Sereth.
All right. I'm gonna do the thing. Fire an Eldritch Blast at him.
Hasn't failed you before. 24 hits.
Double checking I don't have Hex ticked. I don't. Okay.
All right. As your crackling beam of energy touches the black plate, it just dissipates.
The energy?
Yep, it has no effect.
Of a bitch. Alright, well, I gave my crossbow away, so I'm gonna start flipping through these ledgers. I'm now
right.
useless in this fight.
Rhea is going for 2 more longsword attacks. That hits for half of that damage. And her second attack does not hit. All right. The helmed horror, as Krush disengages from it, turns to face Rhea and is going to punch her because it no longer has a sword.
Oh, right. Maybe I didn't have to back off like a bitch. I forgot about that.
11 does not hit, and 8 does not hit. All right, Jail, you're up.
All right, I'm going to put my shield on my back and attack him.
Okay.
Would I be able to switch to a flail, or would that take more weapon interaction?
So your interaction this turn would be to stow your shield. So you could not switch weapons
I
unless you
thought
were
that
just
my of shield
Oh yeah,
training
your
let me
feet.
stow it.
Your feet lets you stow it for
Battery
free.
low.
So you could drop your sword on the ground and draw your flail. 'Cause you can't sheath your sword
Okay.
and stow your shield for free.
Oh,
7
all
to
those
hit
for
with the
nothing.
flail does not hit. All right, Surzex.
Charging
Oh,
battery.
got nothing to do but big dick swing, I guess.
All right, and your illusion gives you advantage on this, right? Okay. Go for it.
Well, that's good. I tried for the big one and missed.
12 does not hit. Right, anything else?
No.
Okay. Kilvius.
I'll take a step up. Insult him again.
Okay.
And that should be a D4 again. Yeah.
Okay. Helmed Horror, Wisdom saving throw fails, so it will take the 4 psychic damage.
And yeah, it didn't
Oh,
matter
yeah.
that last turn.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I missed anyway. Okay, Gerbeck, you're up. Nope.
Oh yes.
As your little arm-mounted sling device just has a little bit of a jam and misfires. Yeah, the catapult arm doesn't stop, and it just like throws the stone straight down into the floor. Krush, you're up.
Yep, I forgot that forgot about that thing, not having weapons. Now I'll try and hit it with this.
All right, 24 does hit. Roll for damage. 8. All right. So this impact severely dents the plate, as you'd expect. Anything else on your turn?
Nope, that's it. Sorry.
Okay, Sareth.
I'm pretty much useless right now, so I'll just keep flipping through ledgers.
All right,
See,
so the ledger is written entirely in, I forget if you know this language.
I know Common, Elvish, and Infernal.
It is written entirely in Infernal.
I can read.
All right. This appears
Somebody
to be
picked a good extra language.
this appears to be accounts of the members of her cult.
Hmm.
It looks like she's keeping blackmail.
Pretty.
Rhea is going to make a couple more longsword attacks. And 24 hits for 5 damage. rounded down. All right, the helmed horror is going to continue to punch at Rhea. 23 hits. Oh,
Yeah.
10 doesn't hit. All right, 19 does hit though. And the helmed horror's strength is 4, so he does 5 damage to Rhea. All right, Jail, you're up.
Alright, I will continue to miss and make a fool of myself.
Perfect. 24 hits.
It's a miracle.
All right, how do you want to do this?
I just clonk him right on the head.
All right, so you do a couple of like spins of the flail before lashing out, and you take the bucket helm right off the head of this plate as it kind of collapses in half and falls to the floor. The rest of the plate, the reddish glow infusing it, winks out, and it just falls to the ground in a heap.
Good job, brother.
Right on. Does this plate look salvageable at all, or is it just completely fucked?
It looks like you could maybe salvage it. It's not functional at the moment, but somebody might be able to work on this.
Better ask him if it's salvageable then.
Is there any room in your bag, Urbeck? Well, how big does it stretch?
That's what she said.
Interesting. I will also pick up my longsword off the ground and then go inspect the longsword that I threw and see if it's special at all.
Besides looking badass, it does not appear to be special in any way.
It might make you hit
I
harder
will then
because
be using this badass one.
it'll
What?
make you hit harder because of how cool it looks, brother. Better take it.
Of course. Style's half your damage, everyone knows that.
I bring Win up here and he also agrees.
So, let's see here. That's what the sword looks like.
Jesus. Yeah, I'll be using that.
That thing looks vicious.
When I
Okay.
saw I thought it was just gonna be a regular animated armor, and then I saw it was a helmed horror like on the fucking token. I was like, oh no. But I guess we're higher level than we. I haven't looked at helm horror in a while. I forgot how high level we are.
Yeah.
It's basically there to make Sereth useless. Its damage immunities are necrotic and force.
Feels bad, man.
Okay. Roll intelligence with your thieves' tools. um, it appears it was just the one mechanism. So the weight of the contents of the chest held down some springs, and when the ledgers were lifted out, the false bottom lifted up, and the cork was attached to the false bottom, releasing the contents of the vial. Or a calligrapher's tools, a poisoner's kit, and like some instrumental pipes, and just a regular looking coin pouch made from a sheep's bladder. Okay.
I will walk over and give Sir Zex that book on the way by.
Okay. Sorry, you're looking in the coin pouch. Okay. So, counting it out real quick, it contains 22 platinum pieces, 85 gold pieces, and 113 silver pieces.
Nice.
Sure.
Yeah,
Sure,
I'll take some.
In the meantime, I'll divvy up the remaining gold from the coin purse and the 100 gold that we got from Amric. So everyone gets 33 gold.
Yep.
We're good.
I'll look through the
You're
little.
adding
Well,
up the coins in their house instead of leaving.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Well, maybe we could do this somewhere else, guys.
I asked Krush if he's up for a little climb first.
Oh,
Come on, Roosh. As I start kind of pushing Jail into you.
I'm
on
gonna
the stairs.
jog over to the other room first and look out this window. See, is there anything going on out around the house?
Right. You see the guards that you paid off earlier in the courtyard below animatedly talking to the gate guards. They're pointing up at the room. They're pointing out the gate. They throw down their shields and spears, the ones that still have them, and they walk out the gate.
Nice.
Good for them.
We might have some time. It looks like they really did just quit. So sure, I'll go upstairs.
I'll come with.
Yep.
All right.
Into the tower.
Yeah.
Someone better sit down here pulling every book off the shelf to make sure there's no secrets.
85 gold and 113 silver. All right, so you guys climb the spiral staircase, and it climbs 15 feet into a square room with crisscrossing rafters 10 feet overhead
Crisscross.
and a peaked roof above that. An empty bookcase dominates the west wall, and two filthy padlocked cages stand on the floor. Each cage holds a human prisoner and a chamber pot.
Oh,
Live?
Roll a medicine check.
I will assist.
Oh god.
Here we go again. Okay.
Yeah, buddy.
The figures in the chests or in the cages are both alive, although unconscious.
Yep. Gerbeck, you gotta unlock these cages, man.
All right. You know the drill by now. Intelligence with your thieves' tools. These cages, while locked, are not at all trapped. All right. Dexterity with your thieves' tools. All right. You actually jam up this lock as you're working on it.
Yep. Okay. I will go up to it and just try and smack it with my warhammer.
All right. Roll for an attack.
Okay. Sorry, I just had the wrong thing open.
That hits. Roll damage.
All right.
All right. You hit it with a powerful two-handed swing, and the kind of arched piece of the padlock just breaks in half.
Okay, I'll go up to the other one and try and smash it too.
And
All
I'll
right.
go hands this person.
Oh, whoops! Sorry, I meant to roll a hit again. Oh, where's he not? Oh, the one you did open. Oh, you fucked them both. Okay. Right. Okay.
Yeah, I guess with failing that, you'd kind of crap out on both of the locks. 9, you swing, but your heart's not in it this time. The
Okay.
lock just kind of pings off the latch. Doesn't really do any damage.
I mean, just because someone's in a jail cell doesn't automatically against enemies doesn't automatically make them a good person, right?
Doesn't make them a bad person.
No.
We can probably assume they were put up here by bad people for not being.
Okay.
$16 also doesn't do any damage to the lock.
Jesus.
I'll try it with the mace again.
All right.
Resistant.
17 does not do enough to
I
damage the
don't know.
lock.
Maybe this lock is just really tough, guys. I don't know.
Here, I'll
Oh
try.
my god.
And I'm gonna walk up and swing.
All right. All right. Roll damage. All right, and you come up and you obliterate this lock as Krush did to the other one.
Clearly, you're a little bit tired, Krush. It's all right.
It's been a long day.
Yes.
All right, so in the northern cage is a young woman currently unconscious, and the southern cage contains a middle-aged male. Both look to have multiple bites and like pierced marks all over their flesh.
What the fuck?
I did lay on hands. Top one for 5.
All right. So some of the bites and the um, piercings start to fade. As you touch the prisoners, you are beset by the invisible imp perched atop the cage.
Dick.
He is going to, well, all of you in the tower here are going to roll initiative.
So sick of these goddamn imps.
That's
least
more
I'm-
like a Crucian initiative there.
All right. Sarith, you're up.
All right. I'll fire an Eldritch Blast at the one on the north cage and just go, oh, piss off.
All right.
Or not.
Uh, 9 does not hit.
Yep.
Okay. Anything else?
I'm gonna back up one. Nope, I will not do that. Cause in that space. Never mind. That's it.
Okay. Surzex.
These little fuckers again, and I swing at it.
Okay. 21 hits. Roll damage. All right. You cleave this one in 2. It's gone.
I'm gonna use my reaction to try and catch it. Turn to the other one, look at it in the eyes, and bite it.
Pulling an
What?
Ozzy Osbourne on this. Right.
Nice.
Roll intimidation. The little imp gulps, but it is still gonna fight. And it says, "I was having fun torturing this one," as it stings Jail. That is a crit. Or 6. They roll so
Holy
many
fuck.
crits. Make a Constitution saving throw. All right.
Speaking of crits.
So you take the 6 piercing damage and half of 23 poison damage. So that would be, I guess, 11.
20, or yeah, 11.
All right.
Okay, and it is your turn.
All right. I will. Using my newly acquired badass, but still the same longsword.
Yep.
It's got more style.
Granted, of course.
15 hits. Roll for damage. 6. All right. So you chop off one of the imp's tiny little hands, and it starts to scream. Its high-pitched squeal, but it is still fighting.
All right. I will
Urbeck.
give Gerb and Krush advantage on it.
Oh, okay. Oops. And 20 hits. Roll for damage. And that is just enough to take it out. As you bring your little gnome quarterstaff, you jump up to
Get
reach
her
the
up.
top of the cage where it was hovering and bring it down right on its little head, which you feel a satisfying crack as his head kind of concaves in at the top.
Bonk.
Hell yeah, they are. They taste not too bad.
Oh,
All right, and there we will call a break because I really have to go to the bathroom.
All right.
We'll be back in 5 minutes. We'll be back in between 5 and 15 minutes. And we're back a bit early. I promise someday we will dial in those break times.
Today was not
So-
that day.
All right,
Final
so
episode
the
of
small subgroup that went upstairs dealt with the two invisible imps that were torturing the unconscious prisoners in the cages. What do you guys do?
The one who. Which one did you heal, Jail?
Top one.
All right. I'll go over to that cage and see if I can wake them up.
All right, so you kind of gently shake them awake.
Are
And
you
her
alright?
eyes just flutter open and oh, who are you?
Seraph? Don't worry, we're good guys.
You're not gonna hurt me?
Wouldn't dream of it.
Oh, thank
As
you.
they're talking there, I'm gonna cure wounds the other one.
Okay. So yeah, some of the bites and stings from the imps kind of knit up on the man there as well.
How long have you two been up here? Like, why are you up here? I have so many questions.
I've just been up here for a few days. Stumbled onto something I shouldn't have in surveying the sewers for expansion. I was knocked unconscious by some cultists, and when I woke up, I was here.
Well, we've had our fair share of run-ins with the same cultists, I presume. Do you, you said you woke up here, so you have no idea where here is?
Well, I mean, since I've woken up, I've been tortured by those imps and questioned by Duke Vanthamper, so I assume that I'm somewhere on the Vanthamper property.
You would be correct. Luckily, you won't have to worry about any of the Vanthampers harming you again. Can you stand?
And she like slowly kind of gets to her feet. You can tell that in this like tight cage, she hasn't like fully extended her muscles in days.
Ew.
And she just kind of like takes a good stretch, and that feels so much better.
Do you know who this
So-
other fellow is?
I've never seen that man before in my life.
Does he
from
also have a bunch of bite marks and stuff?
He did, yep.
Well,
He looks
someone
like he's
wake
been
him
here
up.
for a long time as well. Yeah, I'll see if I can. Hello, wakey wakey.
And his eyes kind of flutter open. Oh, who are you?
We are here to let you guys out of these cages.
Oh, thank my lucky stars. Ah,
Who are you? How long have you been here? Do you know who that girl is?
I've-
It's okay if we just ask all the same questions, right? Does that make
Yeah,
sense?
that seems alright with me.
Okay.
My name is Kygel Orumnar. Uh, I work as a tax collector here for the city. I don't know who this is, other than that she was unconscious in the cage when I got thrown in here.
Why did you get thrown in here?
Um, well, I tried to collect on some debts that the Vanthampers owed, and I guess they really don't like tax collectors, but then who does?
It's a fair point.
It's supposed to be a really bad city to be a tax collector.
It's a bad city to
You
be
have
a lot
no
of things.
idea.
All right. Well, we're just about to leave. Do you want to come with us?
Um, absolutely. I plan to leave the city myself and never look back.
Do I feel like the guy is actually a tax collector, or is he bullshitting me? Did I run
Man,
an
you
insight
guys
check?
are more suspicious of people in this campaign than in Waterdeep, where everything was intrigue.
I think I've rolled like 2 insight checks this campaign compared to last campaign where I was inciting everything.
The resident high wisdom character, so I feel like it'd be doing you all disservice if I didn't try it sometime.
uh, this guy, I mean, nothing
Poor,
you've
poor
said
little bird.
hits you wrong.
Oh, all right. Well, we've saved some people. We've got some ledgers. Let's make like a tree and leave.
Huh, good one.
Yeah.
Do the two of you have all of your personal effects? Were they taken from you, or
Nothing I have is worth spending any more time in here.
fair point?
Right. What she said.
Well, I suppose we should get going then.
Yep.
I start going upstairs.
All right.
Right,
I'll
so they just kind of like slowly and gingerly follow you.
I'll
Down
help
as well.
help them down the stairs if they need it.
Okay. Yeah. Shalene takes your arm as you offer it and gingerly makes her way down the stairs.
I'm assuming Krush is gonna help the other guy.
Yeah.
I will pick up the cat.
I put it on my shoulder.
It's a giant, fat, ugly cat. You left it on your shoulder and was carrying someone.
Oh, I wasn't. Well, never
He's
mind.
just
Whatever.
assisting her to move downstairs,
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
just giving her an arm.
All right. Let's
Let's
Get the hell out of here.
I tell the two people to close their eyes when we go in the hallway.
fair point.
Very self-conscious about your deed over there, Gerbeck.
I have to protect you. If you didn't go
I
in the
would-
door, I wouldn't have to have done it, Krush. It's your own fault.
Mm.
I had to defend you.
Had to defend his honor.
At least that's what I'm gonna tell myself, so I can go to sleep at night.
All right.
And we try to leave the grounds, I would assume, right?
Yep.
So
Nope,
as
we
you
go to the
guys head
stable.
down the stairs, back
Yeah,
into
sure.
the main hall, I guess, the entryway. Just let me slide you over there. Can't quite make it in one go, so I'll half it.
we got a lot of stuff to look at.
I don't know what order you guys would have been in here.
Oh God, there's more of us.
What?
Our duplicates.
Oh, they shouldn't be there. Oh, wait. Yes, they are. I put them up there when you guys peeked in.
Where's our
Um,
duplicates?
No, they're
they
gone now.
were in the stable.
Ah.
I put you guys up there to see the stable, and then I got rid of them. All right, Sareth, as you get onto the stairs and are entering the main room, the cat punctures claws into your shoulder and starts to
Ow.
hiss in the corners of the room. It's kind of like frantically turning its head from corner to corner.
Oh God.
I'll just stop everyone. There's more of them.
Oh, gods, darn it.
Hey, so we know you're there. Just we're tired. We don't want to deal with you. Just
Your
leave us alone
masters
and you won't
are
die. Also that.
One of the invisible voices says, "Yeah, you know what? We already got his soul. What are we doing?
Yep,
Just
I
go back
agree.
to hell."
Yeah, we just did your job for you.
I whisper to Sarah to not piss them off and let us go.
Right, so we'll just be leaving then.
All right, take that ugly sack of fleas with you.
Well, if it stays on my shoulder, it's coming with me.
We killed all the people and stole their cat.
And it's somehow not the worst thing we've done.
All right, so you guys head over to the stables, collect Philaster Fisk, who's just been hiding out, and you guys leave the Vanthamper Manor and are back into the upper city of Baldur's Gate.
Hey, we
did
did it.
It's getting pretty late, right?
Yep. Or I guess
Yeah,
I would.
at this point,
Hey,
it's
big guy, the sun's getting real low.
Well,
it's getting on in the day. You guys did come here pretty early on in the morning, but spent a fair bit of time murdering all of the Vanthampers and taking a lot of their possessions.
so, does anyone want to? Where should we go? Do we want to?
Back to Rich Boy's house.
Well, I was gonna say you could come hang out at my place if.
If you're offering.
I just want to go to bed. I'm pretty
Oh,
tired.
I don't. Well, I don't really have a bed.
Well,
Everyone, I got like one bed.
Oh, we all got bed rolls, Cruise. Looks like we're having a sleepover.
Okay.
If it's actually before that, what are these other two doing?
They got out of the manor and are kind of just like slowly pacing back, like as you guys decide what to do, and they're just like kind of shy and they don't want to interrupt you talking.
Oh, I forgot about them.
You-
We can escort you guys to wherever would be safest.
I just want out of the city.
Well, don't know if you could get out or not, but this will probably make it easier. I'll give them each 4 gold.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you so
You're welcome.
much. With this, I can charter a boat ride to Waterdeep and see my brother.
Nice.
Wait a second.
What was his last name?
It wasn't any NPC that you guys know.
All right. Well,
You
if
guys think Zodge would still be at work at this time?
I say maybe we'd let Zodge know tomorrow.
I am entirely all right with that idea. If the NPCs don't need us to take them anywhere, then they can just fuck off.
Yep, they're fine with that. More than fine, in fact, to be out of the city as soon as they can. They don't even want to spend one more night here.
All right. I guess we go hang out at Crucius.
Alright, I'll set up the fire pit and I'll go grab a little bit of mildly fresh meat and toss it in a stew and start making everybody stew.
Hell yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, you say that now.
Mildly fresh stew.
I don't have anything I don't have anything I can give you to put in it.
All right, so you guys can now take a long rest and level up to level 5.
Hey.
And I guess that's a good enough place to call it for the night. So next week we will pick back up as the boys try to open a puzzle box.
Yeah, buddy.
After we divvy up this gold, of course.
Yeah. Do
Well,
that
Back to the
here really quick.
ritual store.
I mean, if you guys want to do that on stream, but we could save.
Yeah, we
people
can
the
just do that
accounting
off
stuff.
stream.
Yeah.
True.
So we will finish the night off with our vote for this session's inspiration. Chat, feel free to pitch in your thoughts. There's no criteria, so give it to your favorite character, whoever's got the hunkiest voice, whoever had the coolest RP moment, whoever had the most crit fails that you feel sorry for.
So,
And
my mic was off for about 95% of the session.
were you doing a lot of talking and we were just ignoring you?
No, it was on, but not on stream.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
God damn.
Feels good, man.
This is
You'll
our...
just have to watch the VOD, talk what you thought you said, record it, and put it in post.
Yep.
That's a lot of effort.
Anyways, I voted
Also,
for.
Gerbeck's disqualified from the inspiration vote.
Yep.
Don't worry, Gerbeck didn't use his anyways.
I'd vote for jail for the triple crit grapple situation.
I did
Just
something
yoinking those
almost.
weapons and shields.
Yeah.
I
I'll
want to
vote
vote for the chest. The one thing that I didn't check for traps because Brighton's an idiot.
Anybody else?
It's a tough one.
Give my jail for style points. New sword.
I give mine to Gerbeck for almost killing the party.
I did not even 10 damage to one dude.
He was at like
We've
5
seen some
health
pretty
after that.
disgusting boys this campaign so far. Could have been a lot
Yeah,
worse.
but it wasn't.
True.
I give mine to Sereth for dealing with the cat.
That's a good one.
I give mine to jail as well, just to make sure that the vote doesn't get tied.
All right. So it sounds like jail will have it.
Nice.
Look, I'm gonna update this now, so I don't have to do it later.
Write it down now so we don't have to watch the end of the VOD next week to figure it out. All right.
Another
Well,
crit.
I guess that will be all for this evening. Thank you for joining us, and tune in next week at 7 p.m. Central.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.